A common question that we get is, how does the CashFlow Property Group system work? And the best way to answer that is that we specialize in creating positive cash flow properties. We do this in two ways. One is working with investors who want to purchase a positive cash flow property that's positive from day one. And the other way is by working with people who already own a property but want to turn it from negatively geared to positive cash flow. Now, how we do this is that we're introducing a tenant that's going to pay over and above what the normal amount of money for a tenancy is, and over and above what your repayments are to the bank. And so therefore putting more money in your pocket every week than what it's costing you. And these tenants are willing to pay this amount because not only are they just renting the place, but they're also buying it at the same time. Now, in order to do this kind of transaction, you have to have an ASIC credit license, which we do hold, and we've held for many years now. And the real advantages of doing it this way is that, number one, it's a very low risk kind of transaction. The kind of risks that you face are really the only kind of risk that any property investor would face, like what if the market falls. There is a sense of guarantee that you know exactly how much money you're going to make every week, and at the end of the transaction. There's no sense of hoping or guessing and possibly getting it wrong. It's very clear cut and guaranteed, basically. The other advantage is that there's no limit to the amount of properties that you can own because they're positive. Then there's you don't have to maintain them. The more properties you have, basically, the more money that you have, or the more ability you have to buy more properties. And lastly, of course, is that it's positive cash flow. You could if you had the goal to do so, you could over time replace your income that you're coming from your job with these properties. And if you imagine that, like, what would that mean to you to not have to go to work anymore and to have all the money coming in every week, week after week, on time every time?